announced that a joint Nigeria-United Arab Emirates Investopia will be held in Lagos in February, an initiative aimed at attracting global investors. President Tinubu also told the summit that Nigeria aims to mobilize up to $30 billion annually in climate and green industrial finance as it accelerates energy transition reforms and expand nationwide electricity access. In the meantime, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekpo, has reassured global investors of Nigeria's favorable investment climate and dynamic policy reforms under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This was as Ekpo highlighted the administration's commitment to unlocking the nation's abundant gas potential through regulatory stability, infrastructure expansion, and private sector partnership at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. Lydia Sampson reports.
Panel discussion, Ekpo emphasized that recent reforms have continued to foster transparency, promote cleaner energy, and drive industrial growth.
To say that today in Nigeria, before development of any asset, you have to take into consideration the environment. We align the two to ensure that decarbonization is guaranteed, innovation is attained, and industrialization is equally attained. According to my president, we are looking at making Nigeria a gas economy.
The minister invited investors to leverage Nigeria's position as Africa's gas hub, underscoring that the Tinubu-led government prioritized sustainability and energy transition goals. In Abuja, Lydia Sampson, NTA News.
The federal government, through the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, in collaboration with the Nigerian Employers Consultative Assembly, have flagged off the Safe Workplace Intervention Project. Managing Director of the Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund, Oluwaseun Faleye, says the project is to draw the attention of employers on the importance of compliance with the Employees Compensation Act 2010 and the protection it provides for Nigerian workers who suffer from workplace accidents through a reward system.
What we are really focused on is, for us, workplace injury. And because we're focused on workplace injury, we are primarily concerned about activities and initiatives that will reduce workplace injury. And that's why we engage on the basis of occupational safety and health and workplace safety, dignity, and all of those related subjects.
Director General, Nigeria Employers Consultative Association, Adewale Smart, says organizations who distinguished themselves last year in the areas of occupational safety and health will be presented with ambulances and personal protective equipment in Lagos, Enugu, and Abuja on the 20th, 22nd, and 27th of January 2026, respectively, as encouragement.
To use to think, and our commitment, the commitment of both organizations led to the commencement of the Safe Workplace Intervention Project many years ago. In law, a few years ago, and with the support of the MD and his team, we were able to bring back the SWIP project this year, and we can assure you, as he has said, that it's going to be a big bang.
The Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment recognized that safety and health workplaces are fundamental to productivity. Initiatives such as SWIP directly support the effective implementation of the Employees Compensation Act 2010.
The stakeholders believe many workplace injuries and fatalities occur because safety systems are weak, risks are poorly understood, or compliance is viewed narrowly as a regulatory burden, a setback to want to amend. And in a country where many have ideas but struggle to express them, the ability to speak clearly is no longer luxury. It is a survival skill. And in this report, correspondent Ibrahim Dan Hamidu follows members of Toastmasters International Premium Club in Abuja as professionals come together to sharpen communication and leadership. So sharpen communication and leadership skills that are increasingly vital to national development.
So if we are in a good place, we strive to a better place.
The session brought together members of Premium Toastmasters Club International, focused on improving how they speak, listen, and lead. The approach is practical. Learning happens through speaking roles, active listening, and constructive feedback in a supportive environment.
Emotional intelligence is your ability to manage not only the emotions of the people you relate with, but also your own emotions.
For many participants, the goal is not perfection, but progress, gaining clarity, confidence, and structure in how ideas are expressed, whether at work, in leadership, or everyday life. The process is simple. Learn by doing, improve through feedback.
Total quality management is identifying whatever value, whatever vision, whatever principle.
Beyond speaking, the focus also extends to leadership, encouraging responsibility, teamwork, and self-awareness.
As a leader, I've discovered occasionally where to step in.
Improve yourselves. It's not enough to sit down and criticize.
Nations don't rise on ideas alone. They rise on people who can express those ideas clearly and act on them.
If the communication is not clear, that's where misunderstanding arises.
One of the key differences between Toastmasters and other platforms is we don't judge our people.
It's been a long journey from there to where I am today. Today I've spoken in conferences across the world. I've spoken to audiences that span over 1,000 people. Compared to where I was coming from.
If the skills of the leaders in the society are at high standards, invariably it will translate into good governance.
Ibrahim Hamidu, NTA News.
Kogi State government has taken steps to improve production, processing, and packaging of cashew to make it a major revenue earner while generating millions of jobs for its citizens. Governor Usman Dodo made this known at the Lugards House during the flag-off of the 2026 cashew season, an unveiling of the state's procurement policy in Lokoja. Ayodele Bibemi reports.
Nigeria's cashew production currently ranks as the fourth largest in the world, with 450 metric tons and export value exceeding $700 million. Kogi State remained the leading producer of cashew in Nigeria, with its prominence both at the local and international markets. While flagging off the 2026 cashew season in Lokoja, the Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo also launched the free distribution of hybrid cashew seedlings to registered farmers across the state to boost production. He reiterates his administration's commitment to the procurement policy, which he says is to promote value addition through processing, packaging and branding, as well as to strengthen revenue generation for the overall socio-economic development of the state.
We are gathered here to clearly demonstrate our resolve to translate policies into practical actions and to deliver measurable outcomes that directly improve the lives of our people across Kogi State.
Director General, Kogi State Commodity Exchange, Export Promotion and Market Development Agency Adewale Victor Omofaye and other stakeholders described the event as timely, adding that it is all about productivity, quality, market access and shared prosperity.
One of the agro products is cashew. And we believe this very cashew must work for us in the state.
For you to see cashew as a commodity that can take away poverty from our people, you are in the right direction.
So this initiative that you have created to add value to our raw material cash crop is highly appreciated by the traditional institution.
It shows your dedicated heart not only to govern the people, but to assist the people.
The program is organized by the Kogi State Community Exchange, Export Promotion and Market Development Agency, signaling the official commencement of this year's cashew business in Kogi State. In Lokoja, Ayodele Ibibemi, NTA News.
We'll take a short break. Please do stay with us for more reports ahead.
The power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Thank you for staying with us for the fourth time within a year. Kannywood actors, media professionals, and social media influencers have assembled in Kano to draw attention to the impact of federal government interventions across northern Nigeria. The engagement focuses on major development initiatives of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration, while mobilizing sustained public support for ongoing national program. Awal Salisu reports.
Kano has once again played host to a convergence of Kannywood actors, media practitioners, and social media influencers, all united by a common goal to amplify awareness of federal government interventions across northern Nigeria. The engagement serves as a platform to showcase key development projects and policy initiatives of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration, highlighting their impact on communities and livelihoods across the region. Participants at the forum emphasized the importance of strategic communication in bridging the gap between government policies and the public, noting that informed citizens are more likely to support and sustain national programs.
Key development include the Adamawa-Fufure-Cameroon border, the Mina to Kontagoro Road, and the long-delayed Diko Junction, now nearing completion, as well as the overhead bridge leading to Mina town.
Most of our people are thinking that Mr. President is not doing anything in northern Nigeria. But when we go around, especially where the places that we have seen in the video, we have seen very, very many projects. 500 poor and vulnerable individuals across the state are built to benefit from the program. In Gusau, Halir Muhammad, NTA News.
The Muslim Right Concern is mobilizing the Muslim community and the wider society to take collective responsibility in tackling security challenges and substances abuse through practical and value-based approaches. This was at the public lecture led by MIRIC Executive Director Professor Ishak Lakin Akintola alongside Christian clerics at the National Mosque in Abuja. Tokpe Alabi reports.
Substance abuse is rising, especially among youths across religious and ethnic divides, leading to health issues, crime, banditry, kidnapping, and making more defiant groups to thrive. National Bureau of Statistics data indicates about 14.3 million Nigerians aged 15 to 64 using psychoactive substances for non-medical purposes in the past year, representing a 14.4% prevalence rate. Aware of this, the Muslim Rights Concern, MURIC, convenes this public lecture, bringing Muslim and Christian leaders together towards changing the narrative on insecurity and drug abuse in Nigeria.
Both Muslims and Christians are killed, and the terrorists are working against Islam, and they are doing the opposite thing taught by Islam. You find drugs in their account.
It's coming nearer, and we don't know where it will end if we don't put a stop to it.
These are things that are man-made, and these are things that can be controlled by the man.
The Abuja chapter of MORIC will be stepping down the enlightenment campaign on insecurity and drug abuse to the 6th Area Council in Abuja.
We must all come together to create a supportive environment that promotes healthy living, strong family ties, and a bright future for our youth.
We knew there is a neighborhood commitment, there is a religious commitment. You are your neighbor's keeper.
Discussants, one after the other, from the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, representatives of the Chief of Army Staff, Inspector General of Police, and the Chairman, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, agreed to sustain collaboration, enlightenment, and enforcement.
This gathering stands as a beacon of hope, responsibility, and action. If we have a drug-free society, definitely we are going to have a country free from crime.
Islam stands firmly for peace, justice, and the protection of human life.
That the Nigerian police force will continue to work closely and tirelessly to ensure that our nation is safe.
We are all custodians of the nation's moral and spiritual fabric. We count on your leadership to redefine community values and restore moral standards that discourage drug trafficking and abuse.
Participants believe through faith, compassion, and cooperation, Nigeria can be transformed into a model of lawful and sustainable development. In Abuja, Tope Alabi, NTA News.
The APC Northern Youth Forum said the FCT has witnessed remarkable improvement in infrastructure, security, and economic activities under wicked stewardship, making it more prosperous and more livable. At a media briefing, the group also passed a vote of confidence on the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, praising his performance and describing his leadership as transformative for Abuja. The youth condemned protests being staged in some quarters against the FCT minister, alleging that those behind them were driven by selfish interests rather than genuine concern for Abuja or the country.
Better Nigeria, every citizen can strive and prosper. We also commend Nyesom Wike for his support for Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has been a loyal ally, working tirelessly to ensure the success of the administration agenda.
National Chairman of the Boot Party, Sunday Adenuga, says time has come for Nigerians to proudly identify not only along ethnic lines, but to transform these rich identities into a shared national consciousness capable of driving development. Adenuga, in a statement, says what once defined Nigeria as such as indigenous medicine, gendered language, wildlife heritage, and cultural depths are gradually being eroded. This, he says, is national issue, and patriotism can only be evident in what Nigerians promote, consume, and repeatedly allow shaping the collective mindset. Adenuga adds that there must be a deliberate policy to counter harmful portrayal and encourage balance, respectful representations of broader African traditions such as Isese, which encompasses the foundational culture, heritage, and indigenous spiritual belief of the Yoruba people. A confident Nigeria, he believes, will only emerge when every culture within it is treated as an asset. Now, a new TV reality show, 40 and Fabulous, has been unveiled in Abuja. Now, its third season. The show is designed to celebrate and empower and unlock the potential of women aged 40 and above. Eukaria Clinton reports that the contestants will go through personal development, counseling, beauty and fashion, health and wellness, as well as entrepreneurial trainings.
Season, you're hearing a journey of 40 years woman and above. They've been married, they've gone through this and that, everything life threw at them. They will tell you that story. So that's why the core value of this show, the heart of the show, is called Mother's Nest. So every season at Mother's Nest, you hear intriguing stories of different women. It's fresh, it's new, you've not heard it before.
Our airing times for this season are as follows. Star Times Network, beginning to air from the 20th of January. Nollywood, Star Times Nollywood and Star Times Nollywood Epic. AIT channel 001 and DSTV channel 223. The show will also stream across all social media platforms, especially on our YouTube channel. So to catch all live episodes of the show, visit our YouTube channel at 40 and Fabulous Niger YouTube. So the winner goes home with a cash prize of 10 million naira and a brand new car.
The grand finale will be on the 24th of March 2026 at the Transcorp Hilton Abuja. And this is where we end the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Alpha.